Welcome back to my channel. My name is Essence, and I'm so happy to be here with you today. Today, we're going to figure out what is happening next in your career and financial life. So let's get into it. Feel free to pause the video, pick a card, pick a pile. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose the Angel Aura Quartz, this pile is for you. So let's get into it. So we're here to figure out what financial gifts are coming to you, what's happening with your career. Let's see. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you fall across this video, it is meant for you, but we'll see what's happening next in your career. I'm gonna get a few cards. Okay. So here we have the 9 of Cups, Judgment, and the 6 of Cups. Okay, guys, this is pretty beautiful. So the 9 of Cups states a lot of fulfillment happening. So whatever you're working towards right now in your career, it's definitely coming into fruition. You can see here with the Judgment that all your hard work and all your efforts will be realized. This is definitely a great sign. You also have the 6 of Cups, which kind of makes you think about what you wanted when you were a kid. So when you were a child, what did you want to do for your career, or what did you want to do in your life? So it kind of seems like you're moving back into a space where you can fulfill your childhood dreams. But I definitely do see success when it comes to the 9 of Cups and the Judgment. And it won't only be success where, okay, you have a lot of money and that's great, but you're going to be happy. Whatever you're putting forward right now, it's kind of like a lifelong dream coming into fruition. Your childhood dreams and what you wanted to do will be seen. So that is beautiful. Let's see what you got here. You are good enough, full moon in Virgo. So if you ever have any doubts that whatever dreams you are working towards, that you can't complete it, it's too big of a goal, you're definitely on the right track and you are good enough. That's obviously seen right there. That is just a given. I also see here in the full moon in Virgo, this beautiful full moon here, that in conjunction with the 6 of Cups, your heart chakra is definitely exploding in a good way in the next little while. So whatever you are trying to put forth and bring out into the world, it is a lifelong goal coming into fruition. Again, just going back to what did you want when you were a child? What did you want when you were growing up? It's happening. It's whatever you wanted to do when you were a kid, it's happening. It's coming about. Okay, let's get a couple more cards here. Okay, so we have Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. So guys, whatever you're working towards, whatever you think is a little too big for you to obtain, you have a whole team working with you on the other side of, I wanted to say the veil, but yeah, in the spiritual world, your guides, your ancestors, they're all really, this is a divine purpose. This is them knowing that this is your purpose to fulfill in life. So they're going to help get you there. Nothing will stand in your way. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Again, just more confirmation that whatever goal you are working towards right now in your career and your finances, this is for your higher good as well as humanity's higher good. So you have your ancestors, your guides, they're all coming towards you to help bring this into fruition. So this is just beautiful confirmation in that sense. And here we have align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? When it comes to align your life, I see that really going back to what you wanted in your childhood. What do you want? What did you want back when you were growing up? Or even that feeling? Because I know when you're a kid, you want to be like a superhero or something that's completely doesn't make sense. But the feeling of being a superhero, you could be in law enforcement or helping people. That's superheroes. So what did you really want to accomplish when you were a kid? What were you working towards? What did you really want? Because as soon as you get that and align your life and kind of just click into what you are currently doing, it's just all going to work out. It's just all going to come so quickly, faster than you expected, easier than you expected. And going back to the superhero example, so although we can't all be superheroes, when superheroes in the sense of wearing capes and flying around, there are superheroes every day. There's people who change lives every single day. And it's honestly, you're changing the course of people's lives. And that, I think, is a superhero. Let's get a bit more clarification as to what's coming next in your finances and career besides achieving lifelong goals, which is great. Okay. So we have the Lovers. We have the Nine of Cups. Again, more Nine of Cups energy. More confirmation. And the Four of Wands. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so the Nine of Cups obviously confirms that this is a huge goal and you're going to feel very accomplished and very fulfilled. But when it comes to the Lovers and the Four of Wands, that is so gorgeous, so beautiful. So with the Lovers, I see the right people coming into your life. Whatever you need to achieve, although you have your counsel and your guides and your ancestors helping you with their helping you on the spiritual side, you also have the physical realm coming into your life. So if you need a business partner, if you need that correct accountant to help you save that extra money, whatever people you need to achieve these lifelong dreams, they are coming into your life. And I just got the message that it will be within the next 6 months. So that is very quick, very soon for this huge change. So the right people will come into your life within the next 6 months. And with the Four of Wands, I see this being a huge endeavor. This could even be on the global scale, where you are conquering whatever goal you wanted, and it's just going to be a lot bigger than you expected. Whatever you are working towards, it's going to be a lot bigger than you expected. And this also comes with finances. So whatever money you wanted to bring in or you expected to bring in, it's going to be a lot more. It's going to be a lot more than you thought, which is gorgeous and beautiful. We all want more than what we thought. healing, healed, healer. Healing energy surrounds you and the situation. So with this card, I see that during this process of aligning your life and really looking into what you wanted when you were a child, you were going to be healing old wounds. And because you looked into what you wanted and you healed these old wounds, that is what's going to unblock your potential to receive this extra money. Because, guys, there are so many crazy ways to get financial abundance, but because you unblocked your old wounds and your energy to flow through you easily, that's when you can fulfill your dreams. And that's when you were able to manifest this more money than you expected. So just definitely look into what you wanted when you were younger. It's really hard to remember for some of us. It was a long time ago, and the world kind of is very noisy and it gets you into your mind sometimes. But I definitely see that the healing is directly linked to the financial abundance. Daughter. The answer to your question involves your daughter. Okay, so for some of you guys, not everyone has a daughter, but I see this young female energy. And this could even be resembling your feminine energy as a child. So when you were younger, I'm getting between the ages of like 6 and 9. When you were younger, what did you want to receive from the world? What were you asking for the world? This is where your answer lies into what you want to provide for the world and what you want to do. When you were younger, what did you want to receive from the world? That is a huge hint for aligning your life. And then we have ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. So this goes hand in hand with aligning your life and what you wanted to receive when you were younger. So get clarity on what you wanted when you were younger and keep it in the forefront of your mind for the next 6 months, definitely. Because the right people are going to come into your life, the right opportunities, everything is going to come into your life. Just remember to ask for what you want. Know that you are good enough. A lot of us have confidence issues when it comes to achieving massive, big things. But from the cards, I can see that you will be very emotionally fulfilled, very financially fulfilled. And you have not only physical people who are coming into your life to help you with whatever you need, you also have your ancestors and your guides who know this is your divine purpose and who know that this has to come into fruition for you. And just a thought to remember when you're manifesting this beautiful outcome. You are worthy of all the dreams that you dream of. And how many people, just remember to think, how many people you can help once you've achieved the goal that you're working towards. Once you achieve the goal that you're working towards, who else can you help? This is for the greater good of humanity. This is amazing and so gorgeous. I am just going to quickly pull a mantra card for you guys to kind of keep you motivated through the next little while. For you, it was 6 months. Because there's going to be a lot of work here, a lot of emotional work, a lot of healing work, and a lot of just getting clear on what you want. But it's so possible and so beautiful once you get there. I see also this will be a lot of work for your throat chakras and your crown chakra. So in that sense, you're going to have to really speak what you want into the universe, and you're going to have to really unapologetically be yourself and be vocal about it. I can see here that some of you may hold back your thoughts and your feelings and not maybe show the world who you truly are. But through this change and to achieve this change, you're going to have to really just get that confidence to be you fully. And I also see this being a very spiritual process where you will be turning to your guides, and your guides will be there always for you. I can see these next few months being some of the most spiritual months that you've probably ever experienced in the sense of a spiritual awakening. There might be some pretty crazy coincidences happening, but it's all for your higher good. And I do see these coincidences coming up a lot, especially with the Lovers card. Because these opportunities and divine connections and meeting the right people, it's just going to happen out of nowhere. It's going to be amazing. And then for your mantra card, we have, I let the universe catch up with my dreams. This is gorgeous. So to recap quickly, whatever you wanted as a child and to align your life, and whatever you really thought about when you were younger, this is where your answer lies for your next career and financial move. I see you having a lot of emotional fulfillment and a lot of financial fulfillment if you work through any blocks that you have. If you can just quiet the world around you to figure out what you truly want, and in those thoughts, there will be inspiration to move to your next steps. Whether you are working for yourself or working for a company, your next steps will be made clear to you. It will be made very clear to you, and it will lead you to the best outcome. What you need to realize, though, is you have to take action on these steps. The physical opportunities, the spirits, guides, and your ancestors who are rooting for you, you need to take action on these opportunities and these messages that come to you. That's what I really want to... Spirit is really drilling that into me. You need to take action. You need to take action. But when it comes to your dreams, I let the universe catch up to my dreams. This is going to be bigger than what you ever expected. You're going to start moving towards your dreams, and you're not going to realize how big this could get. So yeah, pile one, this is beautiful. This is amazing. I am so happy for you. This is a huge revolutionary change in your life within the next 6 months. That's what I see. Please do the work. Please look inside. Please figure out what you really wanted when you were younger and what you want now and how that aligns with your life. And just remember that you are good enough, and the universe will have to catch up with whatever you believe. So believe the best, think of the best, and know that this outcome that is coming, it will be bigger and better than what you ever expected. So thank you so much, Pile One. I'm so happy you're here. Please remember to like and subscribe. I put out videos every week. And just have an amazing, transformational next few months. Thank you so much. Hi, pile number 2. If you chose this beautiful amethyst stone, this reading is for you. So we're here today to figure out what's going on next in your finances and career. So let's see what Spirit wants to let you know. Just shuffling some cards quickly. Ooh, normally cards don't jump out for me, so that is very exciting. I'll turn it over in a moment. Again, guys, your pile, your cards are jumping out. If you watched any of my other videos, I struggle when it comes to cards jumping out. So this is coming to be a very, I got the word intense message for this group. Okay, so let's see what we have here. This one came first. So we have the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Hierophant. Okay, interesting. I am going to need some clarifiers, so I'm going to pull a couple more cards. Because what I see here, especially with the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, I see that there's a lot of daydreaming going on and not a lot of action. When honestly, I love living in my head as well, because in my head there is a lot more fun than in the real world. Sometimes. But no, I see here that the thing that is preventing you from moving to the next level in your financial life as well as your career life is the action needs to happen versus just staying in your mind. And please don't be scared that the Five of Pentacles came up in a financial reading for you, because I see this more as being, with conjunction of the Seven of Cups, I see this more being mental. So I don't see you having like a major financial downfall, which is what the Five of Cups normally represents. I see you just being in a headspace of dreaming these massive dreams, but not putting action behind it. And these massive dreams, when they don't come true, you almost spiral into a negative thought, and it makes you feel like nothing amazing or what you're meant to have in life won't come true. So I am really urging you, Spirit wants to make it very clear that you need to get out of your head and you need to take that action. You need to take that action. And with the Hierophant, I see you feeling a little trapped. Trapped's not the right word, but you are not thinking or taking the creative steps that you know about. You are playing it safe in the structures of society. And even if you have a corporate job or you're currently in school and you're in these institutions, there are ways to be creative and take massive action for your job. This doesn't only apply to people who are self-employed and entrepreneurs. You can take massive action. So let's get a few more clarifiers. But the fact that these cards were jumping out at me means these two are the ones that jumped out at me. You really have to get out of your head. That is the biggest message that Spirit wants me to confirm. So, Spirit, what will happen if group 2, the Amethyst stone, gets out of their head? What is coming for them? Okay. So here we have the Queen of Cups. The World, guys. When I asked what would happen for group 2 if they got out of their head and stopped thinking like this and stopped dreaming too big but not taking action and then falling into a spiral, the World came out and the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. And you also have the Six of Swords. Okay, interesting. So what will happen if you break this cycle of thinking negatively, dreaming too big, living in your head, and just feeling a little trapped by everyday life in society? And if you start taking that creative, massive action that we talked about a little bit earlier, you will, let's start with the Six of Swords. You're going to have to move away from what you are used to. This is going to be a huge shift. The Six of Swords just affirms that this is going to be a new way of thinking, a new way of living. I'm getting the message for you guys to challenge yourself in the next little while. And I don't know if you want to start a journal or just an app and just try, very, very cheesy saying, but Spirit is saying you have to do one thing a day that kind of scares you or puts you out of your comfort zone. I think is if you live the next 30 days of your life and just do one thing that you wouldn't normally do and just jot that down at the end of the day and be proud that you, whatever the outcome was, that you stepped out of your comfort zone, whatever the outcome was, just be proud of yourself. That is going to help shift out of this. That is a huge start to get out of this daydreaming, but things don't come into fruition headspace. And as you move through that, we have the Queen of Cups and the World. So with the Queen of Cups, I see emotional fulfillment. I see financial fulfillment. Her cup is overflowing. She's the Queen of Cups. I see this being a huge emotional change for you guys, and that is what's going to bring in the finances. Beautiful, beautiful confirmation that this is the right way to go. And with the World, guys, this is the world. You literally have freedom and the finances, and you just have more than you've ever experienced, more than you ever expected. So this is a huge positive sign if you get out of this mental headspace. It won't just happen because it's you. You have to really put in the work and think about, get your headspace proper. Drop the lack mentality, drop the thinking too big but not taking action. Think creatively, in whatever situation you are. Like I said, whether you're in a corporate job or in school, think creatively and take action, please. Let's see what here. A time for healing, balsamic moon. This is beautiful. So yeah, just confirmation that this will be a spiritual healing for you guys, and this will be bringing in the next spiritual phase of your life. And I don't know if this is picking up, but I hear sirens in the background, and it was quiet for the rest of the reading so far. So just kind of affirms Spirit really wants me to drill that into you. This will be a new era. This will be a new spiritual awakening in your life. Yeah, normally my filming area is very quiet, so cards popping out, there's sirens. Guys, this is some intense energy. I love it. I love it. Just get out of your daydreaming heads, okay? So let's see what else we're getting. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? That one there. And the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Okay, beautiful. So what Spirit wants you guys to know is there are people and guides around you. The Spirit is around you, and they want you to know that they are here to help. If you ever feel overwhelmed, and this is a huge shift for you guys, know that you are loved and supported. Even if it doesn't feel like that in the physical world, you are always loved and supported. Spirit is saying it might be a really good idea to sit with yourself and just tell yourself how proud of you that you are and how much you love yourself when you're feeling a little bit down, because you might not have, I feel this group doesn't have the biggest support system in the physical world, and that may not be for all of you, but I'm just getting that sense. So you have to be there for you, and it's 11:11 on my monitor, just confirmation. And you have to be there for yourself, and through being there for yourself, Spirit can be there for you. So sometimes the thoughts that pop into your head, they are directly from Spirit to just know how much you are loved and how proud Spirit is for you and of you. With the warrior woman and the initiation, the rite of passage, I see you finding your inner strength and just moving towards your passion. So earlier in the reading, Spirit was saying take action, take action, take action. I see you guys really trying to do this. So please keep going because the world is waiting for you, and that is an amazing outcome. And yeah, this is definitely a spiritual growth. There is so much beauty on the other side of this dark, gloomy cave, and you just have to cross it. And to cross it, you just have to take the action. That's all you have to do. And it sounds super scary, and it probably feels really scary, but what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? Because you can either stay in this spot of daydreaming and feeling lack and just this cycle, or you can just take action. And whatever the outcome, you have become better for it. You're better than you were 5 minutes ago when you didn't take that action. And guys, when I say take action, it's sometimes really hard to know what you need to do. But like I said, just do something that you normally wouldn't do, whether it be talking to a new person, going to an event when you want to stay at home and be a hermit. I love staying at home and being a hermit, but I know whenever I do go out, I end up meeting some amazing people. And I've even met people before that have changed the course of my life. And it doesn't happen right away, or it doesn't have to necessarily, but I've met people because I forced myself to go out and socialize, and that has changed the course of my life years later. Or what project or idea you're holding back on because you think either your professors or your boss would not appreciate it as much as you think it would. But you just got to take that leap of faith, and if things don't go the right way, just know that you are getting an image of being a bold, passionate person, and that is an amazing image to have, and that's going to lead into this new abundant life with emotional fulfillment, financial fulfillment, just a lot of action. Let's see what else I'm getting for you guys. This is definitely an intense energy group though. So when it comes to the fears of taking action as well as taking action, I don't see it being little baby steps. I see this group taking massive action and overcoming massive fears. So just know Spirit is with you, and they are so proud of you. What do we have here? Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. So this definitely has to come to overcome your fears. Message from Spirit, everything's okay. It's all working out in a beautiful way. Children. Your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. Oh, interesting. Okay, so with this card, yes, you could be working with children in the sense that you could be a teacher or some sort of child care worker, but not necessarily. I see this as being, as you being an inspiration to children, whether it be your own kids if you have them, but there is something in your life that's going to inspire the next generation, and that is your life's purpose. Oh, interesting. It's going to be different for all of you. But because you accomplished what you're accomplishing, and it's going to be huge on a world scale, because you accomplished what you're accomplishing, children will feel inspired by you. That is a beautiful message. I love that. What do we have here? Walk away. Leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. I see this directly being with this mindset right here with the 7 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. Walk away. Walk away from it, guys. Walk away. You don't need it. You don't need it. You're done with it. Yeah, just take that action. And we were talking about earlier, please. All right. I am going to get a couple more cards for this pile. Just want one overall card. So here we have the Fool. So this is a new beginning for you guys. Even if you're staying in the same job or the same program at school, this is a new beginning because this is a new way of thinking and this is a new way of life. I also have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands just symbolizes like a ladder to me. You are moving up and up into new levels of abundance and creativity and passion and emotional fulfillment and all these good things. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So please, please, please get out of this mindset. Please, there is so much beauty waiting for you guys. There is so much beauty. Just remember to take that action. I'm going to pull a mantra card. Yeah, guys, the Eight of Wands and the Fool. That's gorgeous. New beginnings, new passion, just winning, climbing up the career ladder, climbing up your spiritual path ladder, a ladder to all the good that is ahead of you. So your mantra to remember to get you out of your own head. Each time I choose to tune into spirit, guidance of the highest truth shows up for me. So true. Each time I choose to tune into spirit, guidance of the highest truth shows up for me. So whenever you guys feel yourself being in this headspace where you may be daydreaming the biggest dreams, which is great. It's great to have big dreams, but not taking action on it and then falling into a negative poverty mindset, just remember, tune into spirit, tune into your truth, take that action because your highest truth will show up. You just need to keep going and take that action. So that is all that I'm getting for you guys, my beautiful piles number 2. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I am so excited to see what comes of your beautiful transformation. Please remember to like and subscribe. I am so happy to be here with you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose this gorgeous cherry quartz, this pile is for you. So let's get into the reading. So we are here to figure out what's going on in your financial and career life. Let's see. Okay, that one, let's do it. Okay, this one came out first. Here we have Judgment. Ooh. Here we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, beautiful. So I see you guys in the next little while really working hard towards a specific goal, really putting in the work, and it may not seem like it is working out for you all the time, and there may be a little bit of discouragement, but you just need to remember to keep going and keep working towards this goal or this object you're working towards. This could be a project at work, this could be a degree at school, or this could be a personal endeavor. Everyone is different who's watching. But the overall outcome of whatever hard work you're putting in on whatever project you're working on is favorable. This won't be overnight. This won't be a quick fix. But I see there being a lot of financial opportunity with this project that you're working on. This is something you need to keep going on. I'm getting Spirit is trying to really drill in that although this may be discouraging at some time, you really have to keep going with this because this is going to be a favorable outcome. Whatever wrongs or whatever negative opportunities that happened, negative outcomes happened in your life regarding your career or finances, whatever setbacks you had, whatever rejections, this was to lead you to this divine project so you could realize your true potential. This is beautiful. I'm going to get a few more clarifiers, get a bit more detail. But yeah, there's something that was divinely orchestrated to get you to where you are now. And you have a bit of work ahead of you. And I'm thinking like long hours working ahead on this project. But it's going to set you up for life, whatever it is, whatever this project, degree, career move, business idea you are working on and putting in those long hours in, it's going to set you up for life. There is only room for abundance and positivity from this. So let's get a few more clarifiers. Okay, so we have the Chariot, the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Swords. So with the Chariot, this is a favorable card, and I see you really fighting hard. I wish I didn't have to say that, but I see you really fighting hard and to push through whatever mental barrier you have or whatever obstacles you have to really make this come into fruition. So guys, just keep that power and that drive, and whatever spirit is bringing towards you, just keep that motivation alive. Please keep that motivation alive. Spirit is really trying to get me to keep you guys going. I don't know why my camera keeps focusing like that. It seems like it's a sign to keep that motivation alive. It's still focusing. Okay, we're gonna just move on. When it comes to the Eight of Cups, I see this being a big change for you guys. So there are going to be a lot of steps that you take, and looking back at your life, looking back 6 months, 8 months from now, you're not going to be able to recognize where you began. I'm going to take the Eight of Cups as well as the Eight of Pentacles as 8 months from now. You're not going to be able to recognize where you began. You're going to have a completely different life from where you started or where you are right now. Just put in the work. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 8 months from now, you're going to look back and not be able to recognize who you were. This is beautiful. And then we also have the Three of Swords. So I'm not going to sugarcoat it, guys. There is something that will not be very favorable that will lead you to this new life. The sense I'm getting is that you might lose some people on the way to this newfound success. But what you need to remember is you are going to gain so much. And the people who drop off, they are meant to drop off for a reason. And think about what you've gained in that time since you lost this group. I truly see this being very difficult. And you just need to remember that you are working towards a bigger goal, and there is so much beauty as long as you move forward. And I've had this in my own life where I keep thinking, what did I do wrong with these people? What did I say? I could have done something differently. I could have been better at this. But no, sometimes you need to lose the relationships that no longer serve you. and you need to let in or make room for new, better ones, unfortunately. Say it so harshly. So I see this happening for you guys. This is going to be a very transformative period for you, the next 8 months. And it may not be easy at all times, but you just have to keep the motivation and just remember what you're working towards. So let's see what we have here under the card. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Beautiful. So yeah, next 8 months, it's going to seem pretty slow at first, but the more you move forward, the more you keep doing, the faster things are going to explode for you. And I could even see this being like around the 5 month mark. It's just going to be an exponential increase in your finances, confidence, projectability, career, the trajectory. The next 8 months is going to be amazing. And I see around the 5 month mark, things are going to explode in a very intense way, in the best way possible, exploding as long as you keep with the work and keep working hard, exploding in a way that will change your life for the better. Let's get a bit more detail. Let's pull a few more cards. Now that the camera is working, this group, guys, what is Spirit trying to get to you? Okay. Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Oh, I see this going with the Three of Swords. Very well. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? That is a beautiful message. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay. So when it comes to the Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher, I see you guys really looking towards spirit at this time. You might not be the most spiritual person, but there are going to be coincidences in your life and outcomes that you cannot explain besides knowing that there is a higher power or the universe is just really on your side. I see this card kind of symbolizing a lot of opportunities coming towards you. And for those of you who are in a aesthetic-based business, whether that be a beauty business, a fashion business, something to do with aesthetics, could be interior designing or some sort of beauty-based business or aesthetically pleasing-based business, I see this being a very favorable time for you, especially if you are in one of those industries. This could even be marketing. When it comes to marketing, you're trying to make things look pretty and sound pretty. So whatever it is, graphic design, I see that being very, very powerful for you. Don't dim to fit in. So when it comes to back to this Three of Swords card and the don't dim to fit in, this kind of just clarifies that because you are now living your truth and working towards your goals in these next 8 months, because you are now being your authentic self, some people aren't going to stick with you. And that is a very harsh reality. But you were meant for a lot of beauty and abundance in your life. And don't fit in, please, because there is a huge financial gain coming to you, a huge career path, education path, like a huge gain that you'll be set for the rest of your life coming towards you. But you cannot dim to fit in order to keep these fake friends with you. And it's very harsh to say the fake friends because at some point they were probably really good friends, but they didn't know the real you. And if you think deep on that, you will agree they didn't know the real you. Trust your path. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? So, although it may be very difficult to say goodbye to a few of these people, you have to remember to keep on the course and keep your path going forward. There is a big project, a big career move, a big thing coming into fruition for you. And if you're unsure of what this project or thing is, you just need to think, if everything is going to work out either way, what would you want to do with your time? What would you want to study in school? What career would you want? What project would you start working on? What side hustle would you start working on? What would you do with your business? That is what's going to get you started on this next 8-month journey if you didn't know already. So yeah, just think about what you want to do if you knew you couldn't fail. What would you do? And that will lead you to achieving more than you thought was possible. Set for life, guys. Set for life. Beginning of a new idea right now. And I'm not saying an 8-month mark, you will be set for life, but whatever happens within these next 8 months, they are going to propel you into this life of you being set for life, into this project of you being set for life. This is the beginning of, I don't want to say the beginning of the end, but this is the beginning of a huge project that will ultimately be your life's purpose and fulfill you amazingly. Let's see what more we can get. Holiday. The answers you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or holiday getaway. Love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Be yourself. The situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. So I'll just start with the be yourself. This definitely comes to the don't dim to fit in. Because you are now calling in your personal power and being your authentic self, old relationships, old things will fall away. That being said, when it comes to your love life, there will be a lot of love in your life. This could be romantic life, love, of course, but I also see a lot of people just being very drawn to you because of your newfound passion and because you are living in your new personal power. So, because these old people dropped, and I'm sorry to keep going back to it because I know it's going to be a lot of pain for you guys, there will be a lot of beauty and gorgeous relationships that are coming into your life because of this. When it comes to holiday, Spirit wants me to let you know that although you'll be working very hard on this project, you need to make sure to take care of yourself and take some time to retreat. I feel this group is a little bit intense in the sense that they are going to go so hard, so quickly, so fast, and it's going to be great results, but you need to remember to take some time to yourself. So at least once a week, schedule at least an hour where you can treat yourself. And sometimes it may feel like that is a waste of time, but you will get creative inspiration on your project or whatever you're working on, or be able to answer deep questions that you couldn't figure out because you took this time off. And it could be because you were meditating and the answer just came to you, or you could have been at the spa and you were so relaxed and the right idea came to you. So just something to remember. Please take some time to yourself, because in the end, not only will you be more relaxed and not burn out, you will also be able to answer the questions that you are trying to figure out while you're working. So let's just get a mantra for you guys for these next 8 months of your life, because this is going to be a huge change. You're going to be working harder on something than you ever have before. And not only that, this is going to lead you to your life's purpose and so much financial abundance. I just saw this card again, trust your path. It may be discouraging at times. Just remember to keep that motivation and trust your path. You will gain momentum, and this is going to explode in the best way possible. But your mantra for this next period in your life: appreciation dissolves all blocks to the presence of my super attractor power. So, guys, this is just confirmation to appreciate whatever hurdle you are working through. Wherever you are on your path, it is all about the journey, and you are attracting the most massive abundant success. But you'll really just remember to stay appreciated and grounded, even when negative situations come up, because it's going to lead to even better situations. And while you're working hard and it seems like your motivation may be lacking at times, appreciate the fact that you have the opportunity to work hard and that you have the opportunity to work towards a goal that you want. Not everybody does. And when you put that into perspective, it's just going to drive you even further. Appreciate the times where you can rest. Appreciate the fact that you are now stepping into your power and being your true, authentic self. This is all going to make this transition in the next 8 months of your life a lot better and a lot smoother. And I'm so excited to see what is happening for you guys. And I just want to feel called to say, when it comes to this cherry quartz, which matches this card gorgeously, is all about relieving tension and kind of working through tension blocks and emotional blocks in that sense. So maybe you are drawn to this pile because this next 8 months, when you're starting this new amazing project or working towards a project you were working on a while, but you're going to go very hard and work very fast on what you're working towards now. There will be tension, but you can work through it. And there is so much beauty on the other side. Like I said, this will set you up for life. Please keep going. Please stay motivated. Please remember to take care of yourselves. Please keep going, though. So that is all I'm getting for you guys, pile number 3. Thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to like and subscribe. I put out videos every week, and I'm so excited to see what happens in this next 8 months for you guys. This is going to be amazing. Thank you so much. Hi, pile number 4. If you chose the beautiful Sodalite crystal, this is for you. So let's jump into your reading. This reading is going to give you messages about your career and finances coming up in the future. So let's get a few overlying cards and we will dive in from there. Okay. 8 of Wands, Death, and the 7 of Cups. Sorry, the 6 of Cups. 8 of Wands, Death, and the 6 of Cups. Okay, interesting. Who are you guys fighting right now when it comes to your career, or could even be the fact that you are in something that is a hostile environment, or you have to deal with hostile people. I see something right now in your career and financial life that, mostly in your career or education or wherever you spend most of your day providing for the world, there is some hostility there. And it could even be because you're not sure if that's the right path for you. But for most of you, I'm getting a sense that there is someone there, or there's something you don't really like doing, or there's someone there who just really pushes your buttons. But I see this changing. With the Death card, I see this negative energy or whatever hostility you were living with or working through. I see that changing for the better. When it comes to the 6 of Cups, this is about happiness, and I see you moving into a new way of life where you are kind of just remembering what it felt what kind of passion you felt when you were younger. Uh, and in that sense, whatever you wanted to do when you were younger, that joy that gave you when you were playing or um, daydreaming about your future, I see you moving into kind of a blissful state in that sense once this hostility ends. I'm going to get more clarifiers because this is an interesting situation. Okay, so this card jumped out, which rarely happens. Interesting. Okay, so here we have the Seven of Cups. With the Seven of Cups, and when it comes to the Six of Cups and the death and this whole situation in general, I see you guys moving towards something that is a huge dream of yours. Something that you were longing for a long time. Maybe you never told anybody about it. Maybe you never even acknowledged it because you thought this goal was too intense for you guys, or it wasn't possible. I see you moving towards something big that you wanted for a long time. And then the Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles. When it comes to the Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles, I see you guys really honing in on this goal that you had for a really long time. It could have been since you were a kid even. And that's what's going to move you from this hostility into a new era of your career and financial life. When it comes to the Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles, I see you guys really, just a disclaimer, be careful to not isolate yourselves. Make sure you still go out and see the sunshine at times. Don't work super hard or too hard. But I see you guys really, the next little while of your life, you are going to be turning inwards and really honing your craft, really working on changing your life completely. And I see this being a very positive outcome for you guys, but this is going to be a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work and a lot of self-work, but a very favorable outcome. I'm talking like big dream fulfillment, childhood dream fulfillment. Fulfilling more than you could ever imagine, getting more than you could ever imagine, having more money than you could ever imagine by turning inwards and working towards it. Just putting in the work. Let's get more information. Want to get a bit more detail about your situation. Okay. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. That is so beautiful. Ooh, Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Okay, this makes a bit more sense to me now. So this situation that you're currently in that might not be for your highest good, or you might not feel so good going into work or school or whatever you're working on every day. It might not be what you're truly aligned with. But what's going to come from it when you shift and start aligning your life, you have to really ask yourself, what do you want from this life? When you wake up in the morning, what do you want from your day? How do you want to feel when you go to bed tonight? What do you want to accomplish? Break it down day by day. What do you want from your life? What do you want from your day? What do you want from your month? Because you are releasing old ways of feeling and thinking, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. This is a huge internal shift. And please understand that it's not necessary for you to quit your job or your degree or whatever you're working towards. For some of you, that might end up being the outcome, but I want you first to think, what do you really want? Because this could even be an internal shift. And just you could still be at the same career, same degree a few months from now. But because you started to think about what you want from life, what you want from your job, what you want from your career, your degree, what do you want from life? You are internally shifting to dreaming bigger, looking within for the answers. I see negative thought patterns ending. Um, I see you guys really just entering a period of your lives where you are able to really work on your skills that will serve you for the rest of your life. When it comes to the age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. This is going to be a huge internal shift, but it was meant to happen for you at this time. And whatever darkness you come from, that that was already put in your soul contract, and you were meant to go through it in order to have this internal shift happen. Because whatever this internal shift or whatever that aha moment, that clicking moment happens, where you end up going into yourself and working on your dreams and really honing your craft, letting go of the old negativity, whatever negative experience you went through or hostility you're going through, it was meant to happen because you have a very big, beautiful gift ahead of you, big, beautiful career. Whatever it was meant to happen to get you to where you are now. Here, your overall card was Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, full moon in Leo. So with that, I see this going back to the situation that you're currently in. You might have a very distinguished degree you're working towards. You might have a very distinguished job. Don't let pride get in your way. If there is someone who is correcting you or telling you something that makes you feel like, oh, why are they telling me this? I'm their superior, or I know better. Don't let pride get in your way. There is a lot of emotional work that you have to get through. How do I put this, guys? With this pile, there's a lot of inner work that needs to happen. And I know that doesn't sound like super fun when it comes to your finances, but if you put in the work and if you take the time, there is a lot of beauty that can come out of this. I'm going to get some clarifiers. So, Spirit, for pile number 4, if they align their life and don't let pride get in their way, if they start working towards this goal or this beauty, can you get any clarifiers of what will happen? So we have the Magician. I'm going to get one more card. This is a pile that things are going to change very drastically, very quickly. I can't even tell you a timeline because there's going to be a different shift and a different trigger for everyone. But with the Magician, you are crazy manifestors. You guys are able to manifest anything very quickly. And there's going to be people who look at your life being like, how did they do that? Overnight success vibes, crazy success vibes, in the sense that it shouldn't be humanly possible to achieve as much as you did so quickly. But because you went within and released whatever hostility, negative soul patterns you had and just really worked on your dreams and yourself, crazy manifestation powers. We also have the 4 of Wands. Okay. So I'm just want to show the Death card because the Death means massive change and I love that. But with the 4 of Wands, that is a card to kind of show that you are able to conquer whatever you put your mind towards. And I know that sounds very cheesy, but Spirit really wants me to remind you of that, guys. But yeah, this is a group where your power is going to move fast. You guys are going to change your life very fast. And you might be thinking right now, oh, your life is on a good course. You like your job. That's great. I love that for you. But it's going to get so much better. And if you're in that situation with that hostility, it's going to get so much better. It's only going to increase for the better. There is a lot of prosperity and a lot of abundance and a lot of change coming to you guys in such a short period of time. And when it comes back to you've been training for this for your lifetime, it's because this is literally your soul contract. This is what you are meant to be doing. You are honing your craft now. It is coming into fruition. Your desire is within reach. Have faith as everything is working in your favor. Beautiful. It's going to happen fast, guys. Sun. Your sun is watched over and protected as he explores his world. Okay, so for some of you guys, not everyone here has a sun, let's be real. But what I see this as is your divine masculine energy as a child. So when you were younger, when you were a kid, what did you do with your time? What did you want? What did you provide for the world? What did you put out into the world? Did you love to play games where you were acting as a, I don't know, as a train conductor or whatever? I'm not saying go be a train conductor if that was true, but you are going to find the joy and your life's purpose in what you did as a child and what you spent your time on as a child. Your divine masculine when you were growing up. What did you want to put out to the world? Vegetarian. A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. Okay, guys, this is very important, and I see that it's connected here to the Nine of Wands. So this hostility and this negative, whatever negative situation this is, a lot of it can be cleared, even if you feel like, oh, there's this one person who's being mean to you. A lot of this negativity can be cleared by you taking care of your body, getting the right sleep, eating properly, eating healthy. I know it sucks nobody wants to eat healthy necessarily, but once you start, you feel so amazing and you see the difference. A lot of the clarity into where you're moving and aligning your life will come from this new health shift. So please keep that in mind. Please get enough sleep. Please drink enough water. Please make sure you are taking care of yourself because this is going to be a huge shift. I'm going to get another card. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful result for a financial or career reading, the King of Pentacles. Guys, this is going to be an amazing transition for you. And it won't happen overnight, but you will seem to the outside world that you are changing overnight. The King of Pentacles is someone who has so much money that they can barely relate to the common folk. This is a huge sign that whatever you are shifting towards in this major change that is coming, your manifestation abilities, you're manifesting something huge. And it takes some time for the universe to align itself. You can't go from making $1 a day to $1 million a day without the universe having to really rearrange things. So give it time, just work on your skills. Know that you are training for this for your entire lifetime, and for lifetimes beyond that. But yeah, release those negative soul patterns. Really work on your health and fitness as well. Make sure you are taking care of yourself because you are being prepared for something massive in your life. And we also got the Three of Cups. So there will be a lot of celebration and joy. Overall, for this reading, for this group, I see that there's hostility, of course, but when it comes to the Hermit and the Eight of Pentacles, I didn't see too much socialization in this period. But with the Three of Cups, it wants to ensure you that you are going to be led to success and you are going to have friends there, which is, people say it's lonely at the top, but you are going to have people to celebrate and they're going to be very happy for you and with you. Even though it might seem a little lonely right now, in whatever situation you're going through, just know that you are not only going to have a lot of money on the other side of it, but you're also going to have a lot of love and friendship in your life. And that is so beautiful, guys. I'm so happy for you. Just get rid of these old soul patterns, get rid of these old hostility. Like, what is going on in your life what you really need to think about, what Spirit wants me to let you know, is to start this shift and this new transition, you have to really think about why you're unhappy. What is the overlying cause of your unhappiness? It's going to be different for all of you, but I think a great first start, if you're unsure exactly what this hostility is in your reading, start taking care of yourself. Please get enough sleep. Even just monitoring how much water you drink, or make sure you eat a vegetable during the day. That is going to cause massive change in your life right there. Even these little micro changes, they are going to compound and change drastically over time. So I'm going to get a mantra for you guys because we need to keep the motivation going while this transition happens. So your mantra is, I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become my reality. Beautiful. I see this going hand in hand with the Magician. This group is a master at manifesting. Once they get their vision straight, once they understand what their dreams are, and really going in to understand what their dreams are and working towards it, overnight, massive, massive change, just overnight. To the rest of the world, to you guys, it'll seem like you took lifetimes working hard on yourself, but just trust the vision, follow it, because it's going to become a reality for you faster than you expected. And if this reading didn't seem very positive, just know on the end of it, the King of Pentacles and the Three of Cups came up. So this is huge financial abundance. This is huge social life as well, having people who care and really are happy for you as well. So this is a great outcome, guys. This is all I'm going to get for you guys in this pile. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Please remember to like and subscribe. I put out videos every week, and I am looking forward to this massive King of Pentacle energy that you guys are manifesting. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.